Hi, I'm Valerie Willis, and I'm here to show you how to take Endnotes and make them start recounting with every chapter. It's one of the great mysteries of InDesign, and I promise you this is a quick, easy way to do it and keep them linked and get everything you need to do out of this. I still highly recommend footnotes because a lot of the vendors, especially Amazon and Apple, prefer linked footnotes over Endnotes. If that still you can't convince your clients or they're insistent, this is how you're going to do Endnotes that recount, which has been the bane and much tribulations in the forums about. I know I didn't find a direct solution, so hopefully I saved someone out there the headache and time of searching and figuring this out. And if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments below. So the first thing we're going to start with is basically the EndNote system in InDesign is based off the story and not off paragraph styles like you see in footnotes. So if you ever notice the options and type, document EndNote options, there's continuous and restart with every story. And for this instance and how we're going to be using this, we wanted to restart with every story, and we're going to take advantage of that feature. If you don't see these blue lines, which are threads, and that shows you where everything auto flows and which text frame is directly connected to the next and which order they flow, you can go to View, Extras, and Show Text Threads. In the links below or in the content, you're going to find something called the story splitter. You also should be able to Google this and find the JavaScript. But download and add the story splitter. If you need to add it, simply download it, and within InDesign, you can right-click and reveal in Finder or show in folder if you're using a PC, and that should immediately bring up a browser where you can drag and drop your JavaScript into it. And it should automatically update without having to restart. What this does is it takes advantage of scripts that are under application JavaScripts called break frame and story split. And it gives you a little more control. So what you do is highlight it, which in my case, I'm wanting the split before each chapter because that's where it should signal that it should restart counting. And double click story splitter, tell it before the selected frame, and hit OK. And if we give it a minute to process, what it's going to do is keep the content exactly where it is, but the blue line connecting from my left text box and my right text box are going to disappear. And in my EndNotes, it's going to start these recounting. So in the instance, chapter 1 goes 1 through 20, and then you see here that it starts to recount. And that, my friends, is how you get EndNotes that stay linked and recount with every chapter.